What's up, everyone? Hopefully, you can see and hear us. We are back for our
Yeah,
post-event recap that we typically do. Today,
that's
we have
right.
a special guest. Michelle is joining us. So we got the full founding team here.
The
Of
boss
course,
lady's
we
here.
got the boss lady here. She's going to
Yeah,
keep us
let's go,
on
guys. Let's
track.
go. I gotta do this.
We got Danny, our co-founder and the event director extraordinaire, who, thanks to him, we're even doing events in the first place. And of course, Michelle is running all the cool stuff in the Facebook group and keeping us all on track. And yeah, let's rock and roll. How are you guys doing?
Good,
I'm
man. It
Good.
was exhausted.
I'm tired still from yesterday. I'm not even kidding. Like I just took a nap before getting on here. It was such a nice thing, but I'm still
Yeah.
tired.
It was pretty exhausting. We had a lot of people there. I think we have an official head count. Who
What was
wants
that?
to announce?
Go ahead,
Go
Michelle.
ahead.
Nick should announce it.
You announce it, Michelle. You
Okay, fine.
tallied the
Let me
number.
let me pull it up. It is do you want me to break it down or you want me like a total head
Just
count?
give us a total.
Okay, it's 292 people.
Wow.
Well,
292 people at a networking event. Who would have imagined?
man, we almost got to 300 though.
Yeah.
Let's do that next year for
So
3 years.
close.
Hey.
I'm never satisfied.
It gives us something
Oh,
to strive for the next one.
Yeah, for sure. It was a great event. I think that the process of coordinating it was also fun because we got to learn, we got to meet the owners of the gaming truck, and we got to work with the Indian River State College again in a different venue. So we met Cam, who's in charge of the Veterans Center at Indian River State College, which is cool. So I think just as cool as the event, just meeting new people, new connections, and being able to collaborate with them was huge.
Yeah. And of course, there's so many people we want to thank. So why don't we kick it off? I will start and then we'll go around thanking all the people who helped make it possible.
Yeah.
I want to kick things off with the photographer who joined us, John. So we usually have our typical photographer, Jerry. He was doing headshots that night in the building. I know a lot of people got headshots, which is awesome. So we had John filling in for him, taking photos, did a great job. He actually just posted them on
Yep.
Facebook. We're going to make sure to share that on the page and in the group.
Awesome.
yeah.
Michelle, you wanna go ahead and thank anyone that comes to mind?
For me, like it would be my bestie Emily, but like she really hooked us up with the food. The food was great. Everyone we had positive like feedback about that. Everyone was like, "Oh, the food's really good," and we had a good flow of it. And, like it didn't run out like immediately, so like people were being mindful and yeah. But I would like to thank Emily and her coworker that was here to help with the Dave and Buster's stuff, and we really appreciate it.
Oh, that's awesome. That's good. Yeah, they did a great job, and they were on point too because they said they were going to be there at a certain time. They were there at a certain time. That was great.
We didn't run out of food. That's a
we,
first.
yeah, we didn't run out of food, which was great. And before we get to our vendors and sponsors, I also wanted to thank a few people. So first, the first person that comes to mind is my son Leland. I wanted to say thank you to him because he is on summer break and he's always asking me, "Do you need anything, Dad?" When I'm home working, and he sees me going crazy. And then when he knew that I was putting all this together, he saw me in the garage the night before, putting everything in the front, making sure everything was organized. And then the next day, when I was getting ready to go to the Veterans Center, he said, "Dad, you need anything?" He's like, "I'm going with you, right?" And I said, "Yeah, you're gonna help me out." And we get there, and he's like taking things out of the car, and I'm giving it to him, and he's bringing them inside, and he's just very, very focused. And I love spending time with him outside of the work, but also just him seeing the dynamic and what it takes to put these things together was a great experience in doing it with him. So I wanted to thank him, my little man, my twin.
You did awesome.
Yeah, man, he was awesome. He was
He was
taping.
running everywhere. He was.
Yeah,
really
he was.
coordinate.
So I want to thank him first and foremost. And I think the next person that just jumps out of mind, I said it at the event, but Desiree was a huge help. Megan helped coordinate. And she put all this together. But without Desiree helping Megan, Megan would have had a handful because it was a lot to coordinate. So thank you to Desiree so much for her input, for her feedback, for her ideas, and just being so involved. So thank you to Desiree.
Yeah. And you know, she's actually one of our original members. Like literally,
yeah.
I think Desiree was the very first person who ever reached out to me and said, "Hey, can I share this in the group? Can I?" And it was when Desiree, if you're on, it was when you were doing the TC co-work events, and you were like, "Hey, can I share this? I'm not sure if it's okay."
Yep.
So yeah, thank you for just being with us from the very beginning over 2 years. We really appreciate it, and it's just so cool to see you now working with Indian River State College and helping put together an event that had almost 300 people there. That's just incredible.
Yeah, she's seen us from the very beginning. Very beginning. All right, well, I think we could thank our vendors. Nick, you want to kick us off with the first vendor?
And we also want to thank everyone watching. It looks like we have about 11 people on the live stream. Let us know who's there. Give us a shout out. Tell us about your business. Come on, promote yourself. Share the stream. Ask questions. We are here for everybody. So we're going to be answering questions, and we are keeping an eye on the comments. But yeah, why don't we kick it off with our first vendor who has been instrumental, not just for this event, for like the last like 4 or 5 events, is Nelson and his entire crew from Showtime Event Rental. If you need anything for an event, Nelson is 100% the guy to go to. Showtime Event Rentals is based right here in Port St. Lucie, and he just does an incredible job. He's provided the photo booth, the popcorn machine, and now for the first time, he helped us with the speakers. So we didn't really have that many audio issues. I think we had a great audio. It was still a little bit hard to hear because there was a lot of people there, and we got to work on like crowd control, but the audio system itself was amazing. And all of that was thanks to Nelson.
Yeah. And he made sure that we had the proper setup, telling us, what it was capable of, how to connect the microphone. So he walked us through that process. And on top of that, he was also there. And when he finished setting up his stuff, he was asking us if we needed anything. So thanks to him, since he's joined the Community Connectors, Nelson has had a major impact, super involved in every event. So yeah, I agree. Thanks to him. Appreciate you, Nelson. And his wife, Christina, too.
And the popcorn was really good, by the way.
And
it was just such a cool experience, walking in, smelling the popcorn with the little machine. It just adds something to the whole experience.
And don't forget his son, Nelson Jr., and his daughter as well. They were there helping out. So thank you to them. Appreciate them. Michelle, who else?
Michelle.
Oh, I did bring up Dave & Buster's and as the food sponsor, like the food, like having the food, like the hot food. And it was great. Like it was pretty organized, well coordinated. They came early. They set up everything, even though we had like a little bit of like, but we handled it, and the food was like really good. We got a lot of good feedback and positive feedback saying like, food's great. And like, it was hot the entire time. And, we kept it good, and the food never ran out, and, people were being respectful. And I really appreciate Emily and her coworker coming out and, doing all that and bringing everything right on time. So
yeah. We also want to thank some people in the comments who are showing up, commenting. We got Isaiah, keep up the good work. He's saying, thank you so much. We appreciate the comment. We got Tony Myers, one of our original group members and community connector, with his entire family showing up. Alpha and Jeremiah and Tony have just been incredible supporters, not just for the business club, but just in general, like just helping out with so many different groups, so many projects, Habitat for Humanity, Netwalking, the Chamber. What you're doing is incredible. We got to give a shout out to Tony and the About It All Roofing crew. And then we got Creole Lady saying, congrats, PSLBC. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, we got Dan Brought from Pink's Window Service. Yeah, if you have not tried his window services, you got to. He came over the house. Not only did he do our vinyl fence and our gutters, he did the windows. The team did a great job. Nelson, thanks, guys. Glad to be able to help and participate.
Nice.
It was fantastic. Lisa. Lisa Crawford, our past networking superstar. Yeah. She got the award at Encore, didn't she?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Encore was Josh G, I think.
Yeah.
And who got it before that?
We need to make a list. We are going to put all the networking superstars
Yeah,
on the
Lisa
website.
got it like early on. I think she got it at the bowling alley that one time.
Yeah. She's got it. She got it, but she's definitely one of our past networking superstars.
Yeah.
Lisa. So the other individuals that we want to thank, of course, are our vendors like the Treasure Coast Gaming Truck, Treasure Coast,
Mobile gaming.
Heather and her team and her spouse. I mean, the truck, first of all, is beautiful. If you haven't seen it, check out their Instagram. Their truck is beautiful. My son was there for most of the time for the event. So Leland was there, stuck on the PS5, I think it was, and the Switch. So he was loving that.
It was awesome. It was so cool in there. Oh my goodness, I didn't want to leave.
Yeah, Dawn's daughter was in there too, for the most part. I'm sorry, Dawn's daughter. She was there. But thank you to them for coming out and being so gracious. And also to Bonner Mobile Bar.
Yeah.
With
not one but two bars. What networking event has two mobile bars?
Yeah.
Went early and they got everything set up before anyone got there. It was crazy.
Yeah, and I felt bad because he was in the heat, and he called it. He said, if I go outside, everyone's going to be at one bar, and I'm going to be here doing nothing.
Yeah.
But because of our wonderful community connectors and our team, we were able to migrate a few individuals back there, and they were able to enjoy the truck and the bar that was outside on the deck next to the truck. So thank you to both of them. Greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, we knew this was going to be a tricky venue because there was no single room that was large enough for a crowd this large. So we had to be very strategic in where everything was placed. And a lot of thought was put into, the placement of the second bar and the placement of the food.
Yep.
A lot of logistics goes into something like this.
Yeah. And I guess next we could start thanking our connectors, man. I was thinking about this yesterday during the event, and I was thinking about it after when I came home, and I'm sitting down and I'm thinking, we started at the Crepe Place 2 years ago, thinking that we were just crazy for doing this. We were just nuts. We were like, what are we doing? what are we getting ourselves into?
Yeah.
And we had 70 people there, I think it was our first event.
Yeah, about 70 or 80. Yeah.
70 people. Yeah. And we had no idea what we were doing. We had a tiny little speaker. Nick and I had no idea what we were doing. Door prizes, sure, let's do it. We had no idea, but only 2 years with almost 6,300 members to be celebrating something that only took 24 months to get to this level, and the impact that the club has made in so many business owners' businesses and their lives. I've gotten feedback from a few people that said because of the connections, not so much the club, but just the platform we've created, that they've made such organic relationships with people that their business has 2, 3, 4 times.
Wow.
Daryl has come up to our mobile notary and said that his business has skyrocketed since being involved with the club. But I was just reflecting and I was like, wow, like this was definitely not something that we talked about a lot. It was just something that instinctually we made a really a natural organic connection, and we trusted each other, and we just went with our gut. We went for it, and we went both feet in, and we just made it happen. And we figured out we navigated through all the issues.
Yeah.
But to be at this point, Nick, you can't downplay the how large we've become and how impactful the group has become.
Yeah. And I think at this point, it's really all the respect goes to the connectors, because without the connectors, we could never run an event like this. I mean, it would just be impossible logistically, financially. It just wouldn't work. So we really owe everything to our amazing community connectors.
Yeah. And if, a few standouts, I mean, thank you to Tony, Jeremiah, Michelle Backus, Tara, and Jasenia for helping us out with the door prize process. That was great. That was fantastic. So thank you to them. And Michelle, who was it that was in front? Because I know Liz was there, a few other people, but
Corinne.
Mm-hmm.
I know she's yeah, she was a community connector, but she was there like pretty much a big chunk of time.
Yeah.
Who else was there?
Michelle Bacchus.
Michelle Bacchus was
Cruise
there with
planner.
the cowbell, you know.
I love that. I love that.
Who else? I know Don was there for a little bit. I remember him seeing.
Of course, Oksana was up there.
Oksana,
She's
yeah,
technically not a community connector. She runs the community connector program, but she's been helping out everywhere.
I know Don's daughter was there up there helping.
Gonzalez was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like everyone did their part. Alpha Myers from About It All Roofing. I saw her back and forth with little jugs of water for the pan.
Yeah, me and her, we did that together because
I heard it was chaos with the food for a little while.
Fill the pans with the water for the heat to go somewhere and like cook heat to keep the food hot. And it was like we were looking through all the cabinets in the kitchen. We were like, oh no, what are we gonna do? So we found some, and then we were like going back and forth about it.
But it goes with our mission statement of collaborating and growing. We've been growing, but we've been doing it through collaboration. And when you go to our events, for anyone who has not come to our events, honestly, I don't know why you haven't yet, but you're crazy if you haven't. But for those who come to our events, you'll see the magnitude of support from our community connectors. You'll see them sticking to what they're supposed to be doing and what they volunteer. Again, I just need to emphasize this. This is volunteer. They are volunteering their time and their energy for this. And it just goes to show that when good people get together who have the same vision, a lot of amazing things can happen. So thank you to the community connectors for everything that they do.
Yeah. Let's check out the comments real quick. We got Caitlin Joe. Katie Joe says, it looked like an awesome event. Congrats on 2 years. I wasn't able to go, but so happy Brandon was. Yes, Brandon was there from Bread and Butter, Declutter. And Katie Joe, just amazing what you do with the live painting. I mean, that I still remember the live painting. And
everyone loves their drawing.
You have an event, you gotta have you at the event.
I had people ask me after the event. They're like, "Hey, do you know that person's card? Do you have her number and stuff so we can contact her?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got it." So I have her on my phone, like the card and everything.
Yeah, people loved her. Who else is on here?
We got Daryl here. Awesome. Daryl, you were keeping us on track all night. Daryl, you were like the showrunner, keeping me and Danny on track, making sure we were up on the microphone at the right times and helping us coordinate everything. So thank you for that.
Yep. Nope. We wouldn't be where we are without you guys. Nah, I appreciate that, Daryl. I'm pretty sure you guys would have been, doing just as well. But we are grateful for you guys, and we're blessed to be able to have this platform to help people.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here without you guys. Like really, like we wouldn't. We were just a blip on a map. Like for the first time, and then now it's like 2 years.
A little
now
Facebook group.
I know.
Danny had to start all this stuff.
All of us.
Look what you did.
Danny, you opened up the floodgates.
Yeah, I know, right?
We got Grizel. Love how you guys always give props to the team and connectors. Thank you, Grizel. And thank you for showing up. I thought it was awesome that I got a selfie with you and Denise, are my two favorite bookkeepers, and it just represents what the club is all about: collaboration over competition. You're both there exchanging ideas. That's what this is about. It's not about just competing with everyone. It's about really working together.
Right. Yeah. I think that's definitely important. But it says, Patricia says, Danny, I agree with what you said about the support, and the energy feels great. And again, I think, every group on the Treasure Coast, the traditional chamber events to Martini Network, to Gather and Grow, Hype Local. Who am I missing, Nick? Help me out here. Power in the Fort,
Premier Women's Network.
Premier Women's Network. They all have some type of unique value that they can bring. The honest truth is, I like parties. So, we create parties. Like, that's kind of what we do. We're the party boys, and Michelle's the one that has to keep us, straight. She has to be relaxed,
guys.
We're the celebrity cruise ship of networking, if you think about it. Don't you say, isn't celebrity the party cruise?
Yeah. That is. We are the party. You're right. I didn't think about that. The party cruiser. Yeah.
Jeez.
We're on the party cruise, but we are. I mean, you know, and but again, there's just we we got a lot of inspiration from attending chamber events, Martini Network, the lunches, Mission Barbecue. Like a lot of the stuff that we did was, you know, stolen from them. A lot of the inspiration.
We were inspired.
Inspiration.
Inspired.
Oh, wait.
We build on each
Kim,
other, you know,
correct us.
too. You have to think
It's
about
Carnival,
it.
it's not
Like
Celebrity.
Martini Network learns from us, and we learn from Martini Network and the chamber, and so on and so forth. So it's a collaboration.
In my industry, when we get together and we're talking and we're talking about different stuff, we always say, if no one has stolen anything from you, right, and have taken something from you, you're not doing as well as you think you are. So I think that's just a form of flattery. If you're imitating them, right? Imitation is the form of one of the forms of flattery. I think, but it helps. Everyone's group has some type of value proposition.
It goes both ways. We see people taking some of the things we're doing and deploying it in other groups, and we love it because it's just it's better for the whole business community.
Yeah, it gives them their own twist. So thank you to those groups too, because those groups also funnel their members to us and vice versa. We funnel members to their groups. So yes, Kim said Carnival Cruise. Yeah,
I said, what did I say? Celebrity?
Carnival. No, I said
so
Carnival.
It's Carnival. That's the party cruise.
It is Carnival.
Celebrity is
like
the upscale. So that's like Martini Network.
Yeah, we're not. No,
yeah, we're not there.
Yet.
Martini Network
not
is
a gala.
Celebrity. We are Carnival.
Yeah.
You gotta be for everyone, you know.
Oh, look at Daryl says we didn't steal, we borrowed.
We borrowed.
Yep, exactly. We got inspired.
Exactly. I feel like we're missing. Oh, Melanie,
networking superstar.
I'm so bummed I missed that.
Melanie, oh man,
I'm so proud of her.
Thank you to her. She's also been so amazing with us. Michelle, you've spent a lot of time with her.
I mean, she's like one of my best friends, I guess you can say. Like she lives like down the street.
Yeah.
She does so much for the community. She's doing just a lot. I just saw her today. We were volunteering at Dogs and Cats Forever, and you know the things that she puts together and stuff, and coming out to help any time that we need help, she will be there. You know, so I'm very happy for her. Happy that she's out there. You know,
she deserves it. She deserves it, and so many others are so deserving of the award, and we have a pipeline, a pipeline of just awards that we have to give out.
I wish we could give more, but you know we don't want to devalue it. We want to stick to just one award per event.
Yeah, it makes it special.
So we have a lot of people we want to honor with these awards.
And the other thing too is the award is not just for community connectors, right? The idea is that the award is given to individuals who are actively networking all over the Treasure Coast, making an impact, building a brand for themselves, building relationships, and impacting other business owners, right? And
the community
too. Yeah. Like being involved in the community too is huge. So that's just, you know, for everyone to know, anyone could win the award. Anyone can win the award. What do you say? Daryl says celebrity? No, we're all celebrities. Yes.
Celebrity cruise. Oh, Carnival.
Celebrity cruises. Yeah, we're Carnival actually right now. But I like how
Daryl says that Danny's not allowed in a gala. So
I've attended my fair share of galas, and I like to have a more casual.
I don't even own a tuxedo, so I don't want to go.
The tuxedo I have.
Oh, rent one for you.
Hey, speaking of cruising, we must need a PSL bus club.
Oh my goodness.
Business club.
Okay,
cruise.
Let's do it. That would be awesome.
We've mentioned this before because like we just went on a cruise in June with our son as a family. So like we came back, we're like, we want to go on another cruise. And I'm like, you know, wouldn't it be a bad idea to have like, you know, a business club cruise just to like
who would go? If you're gonna go on the cruise with us next year, give us a comment. Let us know if we have some.
Yeah, man, that'd be great. A cruise would be fantastic. We'll take over the boat. Yeah. The captain's gonna have to say this is just Port St. Lucie Business Club. So there's a lot of really cool stuff coming down the pipeline too that we're going to be sharing in the near future. You know, Michelle, Nick, and I think me personally, I'll come up with like 15, 20, 30 ideas in a week, right? But I always say that you're going to have all these ideas, but you're going to land on one or two that are gems, right? the idea behind these thoughts, and I always have to ask permission from my bosses, Michelle and Nick. But the idea is that we're continuing to evolve, but not evolve just for the brand, but evolve for the community and to continue to provide value to everyone. So we're always taking feedback too. We take that serious. When people give us feedback or they're giving us constructive criticism, we make adjustments. We pivot and we make adjustments. So the rest of the year, I think, Nick, we have a few events coming up, so we'll definitely let everyone know what's going to be happening the rest of the year. But be on the lookout for new things in the horizon, new things that are going to be introduced. And again, the intention behind all of it is to provide a plethora of options on our platform to help all the business owners in our community and on the Treasure Coast. So that is the goal of the Port St. Lucie Business Club, to continue to evolve, improve, and impact so everyone can collaborate and grow.
Yeah. One of them we're actually launching this month, which we can take the cat out of the bag.
Wait a minute. Should I drum roll here?
We can do it. It's drum roll. We are launching a newsletter. This is going to be awesome. We're so excited. It's something we tried launching it. It was just a bad time at the time because we were trying to do so much at once. We were doing trying to do a podcast, live streams, 2 events a month. We now have it down where I think we can really focus on it. But this is going to be a business-focused newsletter for Port St. Lucie and the surrounding area. Yep. And there's going to be advertising opportunities. There's going to be local news. You know, we do a good job sharing local news already on Instagram and Facebook. So now for everyone, you can wake up with news right in your inbox. And of course, it's going to be free. So definitely check it out.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be more from a digital format more than anything else. So
right.
It's going to be in your inbox, kind of. You know which one I really like? I don't know if you guys have heard Morning Brew.
Oh yeah.
That's such a good newsletter, and I think that everyone's going to get some great value out of it. And Nick and Michelle have worked really hard on this, really hard on this. Yeah. I did nothing.
It's going to be Danny's going to be reaching out to people for advertising opportunities because that's how we're going to keep this going. So there's going to be great opportunities to showcase your brand in front of a local audience, a business-focused audience. So you can actually subscribe now. You can go to newsletter.pslbusinessclub.com. We'll put the link below. And we're in the pre-launch, but look for a launch this month with the first edition.
Absolutely. And I'm super excited. I just love helping people, right? I love seeing people succeed. There's something about watching someone that you care for succeed. And it just makes you feel so much better, right? It makes you feel like, I made an impact for someone. It's the core of our group, and I love it. So I'm excited about this newsletter.
It's going to be awesome. We forgot to thank a sponsor, Balloon Bash. That balloon arch was incredible. The balloons throughout the event. I loved
it. I didn't even get to go outside.
I know.
And I saw it.
Dude, she always comes through big time with her designs. And she always offers more, but we try to keep it simple. So it's like not so, because she could really do some really.
She's talented. Talent is
that girl
crazy.
Is really talented. Natalia, if you don't follow her on Instagram, the owner, her name is Natalia, and she owns Balloon Bash LLC. Follow her on Instagram. Let me tell you, she's done work with Sam's Club, with a few of the dealerships in the area. So she helps everyone. But she does some really nice things with a lot of the businesses in the area, local businesses and corporate-owned businesses. So look out for her. She's very talented.
Incredible.
Thank you, Natalia.
Yeah, and also, to me personally, one of the most memorable parts of the night was the presentation of colors by the Vietnam Veterans of America. I don't think any networking event has ever had a presentation of colors by real Vietnam veterans, and then the singing of the national anthem by Abelard from Indian River State College. That was what a memorable time.
Beautiful. Yeah. He has such an amazing voice. It was great. Thank you to them for sure. And Nick, I got to say, Michelle, come on, 2 years. Thank you to you guys for putting up with me and collaborating with me. there's so much good going into year 3. So congratulations to you guys on 2 years and your vision coming to fruition. So I'm really happy for you
We're
guys.
excited.
I mean, it's your vision too, Danny. I mean, we want to thank you too. We wouldn't have brought this to like in person without you.
My vision was like a 200-person Facebook group. I think we're beyond that at this point.
I just think that we're like the perfect yin and yang. You know, I'm the crazy guy that'll have a million thoughts, and then Nick goes like this. Hold on, come back.
And I'm the one that pulls him back. I'm like, hey, back up a little bit, man.
Like
you guys,
it's the best, man. I love it. It's the perfect partnership, which is fantastic.
We do have some exciting things planned in the event world. So this month we don't have an event, just for the record, because we want to focus all of our attention on thanking our community connectors with a private dinner. So we have that planned for this month, but we will be back next month. We're going to finalize the date and the time and the location, but plan for something probably on the east side of town later in the month in September. It's going to be an evening event. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll probably have the date finalized probably within the next week.
Yep. And, we're going to be looking for table sponsors for that event. We're just going to keep it to 3. We always keep it to 3. We don't want to overdo it with table sponsors. We want to make sure that every table sponsor gets an opportunity to showcase and speak at the event. We're also going to continue to do the TV advertisements have been a hit.
Yeah.
I have a pipeline of people that have sent requests for the TV advertisements, and everyone was taking pictures at the event with their static banner, right? It was a hit. So we're also going to be continuing to do that. So again, we're going to be looking for table sponsors. So I'll be reaching out to a few that are in the pipeline who have asked already. And I'll also be reaching out to those who submitted requests for the TV advertisements. So, Nick, I don't know if you could pull up like maybe the QR codes. I don't know if they can scan it here. But you want to keep them up for a little bit. Put it in the chat so that if you're interested, scan it. You're going to get a thank you email acknowledging that we received your request. And then I will be reaching out to you to put you on the list. And once you've decided that you wanted to move forward with the TV advertisement, and you've paid the advertisement fee, which is only $50. And by the way, I'm a numbers guy. So during a 2.5-hour event on normal speed, you get between 60 and 66 views per event, which your costs are anywhere between 67 and 73 cents per view. Yeah. So it is a bargain to get such a beautiful banner up at our events in front of 200-300 people.
And we always try to go above and beyond, because really what you were paying for is just on the vertical TV. But for this event, since we had access to all those connected TVs and the main screen in the room, you were actually on 5 different screens all at the same time.
Yes, you're right. I didn't think of that. You're absolutely right. And we may be able to even pull off, if depending on where we are, if they have a big screen, we may be able to use their big screen.
Right.
Who knows? But there's a great opportunity. So thank you for that. So just be on the lookout for those opportunities.
Yeah. We also want to give a shout out to Zach over at SE Logo Wear for this t-shirt project that came together. For anyone who doesn't know, or you didn't get a t-shirt, we got a lot of shirts, like over 300 shirts that we're going to be continuing to give out. And we have the logos of 25 of our community connectors who all chipped in and helped us make this possible, just as a way to promote them and also just get shirts out into the community. So if you didn't get one, come to our next event. You'll definitely have a good shot at getting a shirt.
That's right. That's right. Thank you to all of them for participating as well. I think that's all. Are we missing any thank yous? We want to appreciate anyone?
This thing was pretty cool. The metal art.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. And the picture too.
Like,
surprise.
First of all, I'm sure Megan and Desiree came up, but that was awesome. I almost got emotional, but I said, "Don't do it, Danny. You promised yourself you wouldn't cry."
I was gonna cry.
I was like, "You promised yourself you wouldn't cry." But that was amazing. Now I have to find a special place where to put it. But Nick already found his. Now I got to find mine.
2 places, right? Because you got the signed picture and then the metal art.
I may do it when I turn my my extra room into my podcast studio.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's jealous. Nick is jealous.
I know. somebody won't let me convert the spare room into a podcast
No, I'm
studio. I
not.
wonder who.
It's okay. You can borrow mine, bro. You can borrow mine.
Yeah. We'll be over there collaborating.
I think once I do that, I'll put it up there. It's going to look beautiful.
But that was awesome. Yeah, Megan and Desiree have always just gone above and beyond for us, but that was like next level. And the cake, I don't know if everyone saw the cake, a cupcake cake. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, no one knew it was a pull-apart cake. Like, 'cause I asked Megan like in the beginning, and she's like, "Oh no, it's not a regular cake. We don't cut it up because it's a cupcake cake." I'm like, "That's crazy." I don't think people were aware of it.
Yeah, it was so good. It was so good, that cake, that cupcake.
It was pretty good. Yeah.
I felt guilty eating one because I'm on a weight loss journey, and I was like, I may have two. No, don't do it, Danny. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Danny, you were celebrating our 2 years, man. Like, you can do whatever you want. Calories don't count last night.
I know, right? Hey, Nick, did we shout out the company that made those metal signs?
No, that's Pete Koza. Yeah, we have not shouted him out. And he's been at one of our events. It was a while back.
Yes. Yeah. But Pete Koza is a genius when it comes to metal art.
Yeah. I know he's made one for Brighter Days Electric, like a huge one. So yeah, if you want your logo in metal, it's incredible. It's sharp, so be careful, but it is incredible.
He also made it logo wear too.
Yes.
Ooh, amazing.
Who else?
You should get one.
We had a benet. Of course, you can't have a networking event of this scale without an awesome benet basket.
That's right.
If you haven't gotten a benet, go check out a benet basket. Don't give a gift, give a benet.
Benet's amazing. Yeah, she's so amazing. She's awesome.
What happens when we grow, when we have such elaborate events, that we have so many people to thank, but we don't want to forget anyone.
Yeah. I think that's everyone. That's everyone on the list. Final shout out to all of our community connectors who showed up. Emily, Jessica, so Emily from Dave & Buster's, Jessica from Chickadee Dumpster Rentals, who is a superstar with the food area, right? Telling people to be mindful.
Be mindful.
Yep.
Yes.
Nelson with Showtime Event Rentals, Tara with Titan IT, Amber with Bouvier Insurance, Angela with Guaranteed Garage Door, Daryl, of course, our mobile notary, Denise with Shore Sense Bookkeeping, Don keeping it cool with Cooling with Conley, Gene, who made this awesome thing for me.
Yeah.
It's got magnets, so I'm gonna wear it. You're going to see this at some events, and so don't laugh. This is cool. I think everyone's going to want to have something. You got to stand out. You got to.
You need to make a smaller size because I want to have one smaller.
Got to be obnoxiously big.
Obnoxiously big on purpose.
For me,
Joshua Mason with Acton Academy, Kenson with One Tribe Financial, Lisa with St. Lucie Voice, where everybody should be advertising, Liz with Axel Group Solutions, Melanie with Bootlegger Mobile Bar, Michelle Bacchus with Cruise Planners, Pete, our bug guy, who both Danny and I both have with Goodfellow Pest Management, Tony and his whole family with About It All Roofing and Construction, Yesenia, our realtor from Keller Williams, and I think that's everybody that was there.
And Corinne and Miguel, her husband, he's always so helpful. So thank you to Miguel Paramo for being so helpful and involved. Thank you. He's one of the most involved spouses that I see.
I know, but we missed him yesterday. He wasn't there, but like we knew he was there in spirit because Corinne was there, holding down the house.
Yeah, all of our leadership team was there. Oksana, oh my goodness, she was just like holding down the fort. Without her, that's the thing. Like a lot of people probably don't know what goes in behind the scenes. Like to coordinate 25 different community connectors with different shifts, it takes a lot of work. And that's something that Oksana has taken on as our community engagement director and just does an amazing job every single time.
Yeah, she does a lot. She does a lot for us and the leadership team. But Oksana is one of our pillars. Without her, a lot of this would not have been as seamless. So thank you to her.
Yeah. That's all I got. What else? What final thoughts from the team? Any final comments from the audience? Let us know.
Michelle,
I want to say I can't wait for year 3. The growth is just going to keep accelerating. Like every single day I add about 10 people to the group. And that's crazy. And it's just like I could see, like, you know, people wondering what our group is about, and like, you know, and I just can't wait to see what year 3 brings. You know, I'm excited, and new ideas would be good and everything. So yeah.
Nice.
Dan, final thoughts?
I think year 3 is going to be just as epic. I mean, it just keeps getting better. I think one of the things that is going to evolve with the group is our community connector program, because so many people have asked about the community connector program, and we also have a queue of people who have shown interest. So over time, including at our community connector event, you know, the program is going to evolve, and it's going to require, and not for the wrong reasons, but for the right reasons. It's going to evolve because we have to, because there's so many people that want to be involved with the Port St. Lucie Business Club. We have to give others opportunities that are willing to give the sweat equity, right? The sweat equity. And those are the individuals that we're going to be focused on. Those individuals who have just as much intentionality and commitment, not just to their own growth, but to the growth of the club, because in turn, it turns into their growth. So that's something that's going to be changing for year 3. So be on the lookout for that too, for those changes. And they're all going to be good changes. It's going to be
And I see Melanie in the
Melanie?
chat. Sorry,
year 3.
We've been talking about you.
That's right.
It's going to be epic. I see Patricia saying you guys are like a family. We're all one big family. All 6,000 members in the group. We're all in this together. We're one big purple family.
That's
lots of purple.
That's a purple.
I'll say, just to close it out, for anyone who's not in our Facebook group, make sure you're a member of the Facebook group, and be active in the group. We try to make it where it's not like bogged down with too many advertisements, because we want you to be able to have good conversations and ask questions. Join the Facebook group. It's free. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We're very active on Instagram. And subscribe to the newsletter, pslbusinessclub.com/newsletter.
That's it.
And be on the lookout for an awesome event announcement coming soon for September.
That's right. I can't wait to see you guys at the next evening event. And to my community connectors, I cannot wait to see you later this month at our appreciation event. It's going to be fantastic. Thank you to the entire Treasure Coast community for supporting the Port St. Lucie Business Club. I'll see you guys at the next event. Thank you.
I appreciate you all. Thank you so much.